I'm just where it says 48 dB. I'm right underneath the letter B there, so I'm still in the green, and I'm not up to the radio.
So you're about in the middle of the green?
Just a little bit above it. Just on the high peaks, I go into it becomes yellow, and I'm about almost up to the plus sign.
I go to 46 dB.
Yeah, 46, there we go. Okay, now I'm peaking just about right underneath the G.
Okay, yeah, you got to talk into that mic. You don't talk back. You don't sit back. You talk right up into the mic, a few inches away. All right. And what mic is that again? That's the PR40?
No, this is the 8500 Baron.
Okay, no problem. The Baron 8400. All right, so MXL, yeah. All right, so that's good right there. Okay, so now you go to Windows. So now you're going to go to the bottom right, click on the little speaker, and go to Sound Settings, and then you're going to scroll down to Microphone, and it should have the Rode selected. I guess you should be on VAC 1, so you're using, let's see, so you're using the Rode main. It'll say microphone main or something like that.
Yes, it says Rode 2.2 main stereo. By the way, those settings that you told me the other day, work on when I go into Fetus on the setup and on the audio. The settings that you told me to put it under with that, I forget the letters that it was, but I didn't work. It's working. The settings you told me to put it on.
Well, WASPI for the driver, and then you have Rodecaster Duo main for the input. And if you got your speakers connected to the Rode, then you use Rodecaster main for the audio output. So what didn't work? It couldn't have been the microphones. The microphone had to work that way. It was the speaker output that didn't work.
I had no sound coming out at all. But the driver that I have for that driver is the Windows Direct Sound driver. If I go to that other one, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, because you're not using the Rode for audio out, but you would have had to select. So in other words, if you would have went WASPI, that driver would have had to work. Well, so what are you using for audio out? The computer?
Yeah, that one, the driver, like I said, is the Windows Direct Sound. It's microphone, Rodecaster Pro 2 main stereo. It's headphones, NS116. That's my stereo speakers now.
Okay, well there's your problem. That's the problem. I use the Rode for the audio out and the audio in. I don't use anything else, so that's why. But when you decide to use the Rode for audio in and out, you would do what I recommended. Okay, so yeah, I don't. That's what I don't do. So it's looking for the Bluetooth headset or whatever it is that you're using, and it doesn't provide that in the WASP driver. That's why.
Right, okay. Yeah, so now the way I have it working fine, and then on the VAC 2, same thing, Windows Direct Sound. I have the microphone, main Rode, the input is microphone, Rodecaster Pro 2 main stereo, and output is the same thing, right? 116.
Okay, yeah, so then on VAC 2, you're going to use MME. That's your second choice for VAC 2. MME, Rodecaster chat in, and then you have to select those speakers for the output.
Right, I'm on VAC 2 now, and if I go to MME, the only driver is Microsoft Sound Mapper microphone Road Center Pro 2M, and microphone podcast.
Yeah, C is the chat. That's what you're going to use. So microphone, you're going to use Rodecaster, chat, and that's what the C stands for. It doesn't display the whole thing, but it stands for chat. And the other one, because it's shorter, you see it says main. So yeah, Rodecaster microphone C, and that means chat. And that will put you on the second audio channel. Yeah, the reason you put the chat on this, because when you go split operation, it uses the VFOB, which is chat, which is the chat channel.
Gotcha. Okay. So now, getting back to my audio now. So, 36 dB sounds all right to you?
Yep, leave that alone. Now go to Windows now. Open up the sound settings. Now you go to where it says microphone. And all the way to the right of that menu where it lists the microphone, there's like a little arrow it's like a big rectangle looking menu, and there should be an arrow at the right end. Hit that arrow, and then it opens up where you can test the volume.
All right, that's what it's really before. Now it's set on 54.
That's what we're doing. That's why your audio cuts out. It's not. So now what I want you to do is bring it right off the bat, bring it to 85, the slide bar, and then hit the test button and talk for about 15 seconds. It'll automatically stop and tell you what your level is. Well, John, when you hit the test, right, you're supposed to talk. It says right there in that menu, right below that slide bar, it says test. And you hit test and you keep talking until it stops automatically. And then it'll show you the level. Okay, no, that's good. So now back it down a little. Go to 80% and hit the test and talk. And that's the peak. It captured the peak. But that's okay. Just go to 80% and do the same thing. Test it again. And what does it say for high level?
Okay, it still says 100%.
All right, but when you click it, I know usually the first word bangs 100, and then it reads that. Does it when you talk and look at the meter? Does it stay at 100? Where is it reading when you're talking? Because if it hits the 100 one time, that's your reading.
At that time, I guess I'm lowering my voice a little. The volume now says 80%.
Okay, all right. So you're a little lower, but so go back to 85. 85 is a good safe bet. Put it at 85, and when you first hit test, talk low, then start to talk normal, so it don't bang out.
All right, it started out at 85, but it still says, and below it, it says volume 100%.
What does it say?
100%.
All right. So go to 83. Try it at 83.
All right, it's at 83, and as I was talking, there's the bottom thing right up to
What does it say when the test is done?
It's 84%.
All right, but 85 bangs 100. All right, so leave it there. Leave it there. That's fine, John. And it's a lot better than 50, okay? I'll tell you that. Now you got your audio levels, and if you look at the Thetis meter, right? Look at the Thetis meter, and you'll notice the Thetis meter reading, about 5 below 0 or 10 below 0. It's not going to be really far below 0. Look at the mic level meter.
Testing 1, 2. Yeah, just below 0.
All right, now you got the proper levels. Is your mic gain on 0 on the mic gain? You copy, John? Where is the mic? Not the mic. Your mic gain. What do you have your mic gain on the radio set at on the Thetis?
Good question. I'm trying to see where I read that. It was to the left of where it says transmit crossing.
Yeah, where it says mic. What level is it set at? 0? What is it at?
All right, it's reading to the right. It says 5 dB, but it's almost 3/4 of the way up.
Yeah, but what's the number? It says dB at the end of the bar graph. How many dB?
Well, it says 5 dB.
Okay, all right. So bring that to 0 and then talk. Bring your mic gain back to 0. Talk and what is the mic meter at on the Thetis?
All right, we're at 0 now, and the mic meters, I have 2 needles on that mic thing. One is coming up almost to 0, and the yellow one, the real yellow one, is just above 0, going up to between 0 and 2.
Oh, really? So you're over-modulated. All right. That's why you don't want a mic gain of 5. So put the mic gain on 0. That was the whole point. When your audio levels are set right, the mic gain should be on 0, and your audio level should be perfect on Thetis.
Okay, so that's on 0. So mic gain is on 0. And like I said, the bright yellow one is going just above 0. That's supposed to be a little bit low, isn't it?
How far above 0? Is it going 1, 2, 3, 4? How far?
That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's going sometimes as high as 4, but usually around 2.
Okay, and that's the peak. And the other one's average, okay, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so the peak is going over. So go into Windows again and bring it to 80%. Bring that mic slider to 80%.
Now it's averaging about between just below 0 and at the high points it's going up to 4 yet.
So when you right-clicked the little speaker icon and went to Windows Sound Settings and brought it to 80%, the slide bar, it's still going over?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. All right. So, all right. I'm not there to see it, but and this is the mic meter. It says MIC. Okay, bring it lower. Bring it to 75. Let's see what 75 does.
All right, now I did the test on the Windows screen where I hit the Start Test button, and that's only going up to 49%. So now I'm looking at the one on Fetus, and Fetus is peaking now. It's below zero.
Okay, bring that mic level back to 84%, 85% in the Windows. Bring it back. No. We got to go -10 on the mic gain. So bring the Windows back to 85. Put that thing back to 85, and on your mic gain, go -5 on the Thetis.
All right, this is -5 now. So we're hello test 1 2 1 2 3. It's peaking at between 0 and it's going up as high as 4.
I don't know. Doesn't make sense, John. Shouldn't be that high. I have to just leave everything alone. I don't know what's reading there, but whatever it is, it is. This is not CFC, but it should be mic. It should say MIC. I don't know. All right, yeah, I know it can't be. So 85 on the Windows. Leave it there. And whatever the mic meter is saying, just ignore it for now. But leave the mic gain at 0.
All right, well, the mic gain is at -5, so you're going to raise that back up to 0?
I don't even think you made a change. I want you to go from -5 to +10. I don't even think it's working. It didn't even make a change.
All right, this is +10 here. 1 2 3 4 5.
And go back to -5.
All right, this is -5. 1 2 3 4 5.
Yeah, it does make a difference. So leave it at -5. That just if it's still hitting a 0, leave it at -5. Leave it there. Oh, you're not running the mic boost, right? In the settings, the transmit tab, you don't have that box mic boost checked, right? In settings, and then you go to the transmit tab, and where you set the mic gain, the high, low, you don't have the boost on, the mic boost, right?
The high is 3950, the low is 50. Where's the mic boost? I don't know how the 20 dB mic boost. Yeah, that's got a check mark.
Oh, yeah, on check. Jesus Christ. Yeah, on check that. You gotta hit apply and resave your transmit profile.
Okay, I hit apply and I resave the transmit profile.
All right, now what does the mic meter say now?
Mic meter 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3. It's still peaking up. It's going between 0 and 4.
I can't win. But just leave it the way it is. I know those levels are perfect for Windows, so just don't touch it until I can come up with an answer. You're working, sounds good, so just leave it there. You got the proper level in Windows, you got the proper level at the microphone, so yeah, just I don't know. I can't give you an answer, but don't worry about it for now.
All right, I got you.
I don't know. John. You always giving me a problem. I don't know. Were you a problem child in school?
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Were you a bully? Were you a bully in school? No, but you always got into trouble.
Hey.
You know I'm fat. Man, you know, so I had too much coffee, I think. Over.
Oh, you're Echo Juliet Whiskey, WA1EIG.
Yeah, WA1EIG. I had some great news for my dinner, so I went to there. Yeah.
And you?
I'm gonna tell you right now, he was scooping them suckers up because they was so freaking weak and stuff there. They couldn't swim to get away from you. He was picking them up. Scooping them up and throwing them in the freaking bucket. I said, oh my God.
On me, and I wasn't putting any pressure on her or anything. What it brings, I didn't. Up my mic before net. Connecticut, Charlie Tango, you're 4-4, Connecticut. Roger, rough copy on you, but we got you.
In that bedroom, I would be out in 30 seconds.
Well, you were young, John. Those are you. Yeah, when younger days, you don't need anything like this. When you hit.
The plastics plant as a safety coordinator, but it's a good job and I enjoy it. And as long as I get back and forth. Last year, or about a year ago, I had to go back and forth with a cane because I got sciatica. Some of it's